Друзья, привет! Hi! Приветствую вас на канале English Galaxy, и у нас с вами потрясающая новость. Специально в дополнение к нашему курсу по разговорному английскому языку в нашем инстаграм-канале мы здесь также начинаем разговорный курс, но только практика на английском языке. Друзья мои, нравится идея? Ставьте лайк и в комментарии обязательно напишите слово «английский», и тогда мы все поймем, что вы поддерживаете данную идею выпуска как раз больше именно курсов по английскому языку, в частности по разговорному английскому языку. Наш инстаграм-канал мы начали активно развивать. Я думаю, друзья мои, вам видно. Давайте я вам покажу, чтобы, может, вам было это более заметно. Видите, здесь мы выкладываем именно курс по разговорному английскому языку. Видите, различные фразы мы с вами разбираем с примерами. И на самом деле, вы знаете, обычно это просто планшет сделал для вас, а я смотрю лично на телефоне ваши комментарии. И вот такие вот комментарии приходят. Очень приятно на самом деле их читать. Видите, вот в телефоне здесь очень просто удобно, понимаете, здесь идет вот прямая связь с вами. И здесь вот вижу, что вот конкретно пишете. На YouTube просто сложно за всеми комментариями уследить. И вот такой комментарий, например, только что пришел. Учу оранжевый плейлист на 30-м уроке, отлично все понимаю. И уже вижу результат обучения, это такой кайф. Спасибо. Друзья мои, это вам, прежде всего, огромнейшее спасибо. Вы большие молодцы и огромные трудолюбцы. Я не хочу переставать это говорить. Но если вам нравятся идеи именно данного курса, разговорного курса, то ставьте лайк. Опять же, здесь под видео и в комментарии пишите слово «английский». Если вы хотите именно обучающие фразы, разговорные фразы, какие-то тонкости, грамматические тонкости, добро пожаловать на наш инстаграм-канал. И также там следите за новостями касательно приложения и других очень интересных моментов. Друзья мои, до скорой встречи. Оцените также новые видео. И там же мы выкладываем как раз видео в улучшенном качестве именно с очень хорошей камерой. Друзья мои, тоже напишите, как вам это все понравилось. В любом случае, все ссылочки в описании, друзья мои. То есть, подводя итог, до встречи там и здесь. То есть там очень, опять же, полезно быть с вами на связи. А здесь же опять мы сейчас запишем пока первое видео на тему английского языка. Только на английском языке. Ну, пока от простого к сложному. А далее уже посложнее. Вы сами даже пишите темы. Друзья мои, отлично. И там же на вот инстаграм-канале у нас обучение с вами. Вот короткое обучение. Вот максимально информативно стараюсь делать видео для вас. Итак, друзья мои, я надеюсь, что все поставили лайк, написали комментарий. И действительно, мне очень важно, чтобы было много мотивации продолжать. Если будет много лайков, много комментариев, для меня будет просто больше мотивации записывать именно как раз данный плейлист, данный курс. Потому что очень много заявок, во-первых, по английскому языку, разные плейлисты, но и другие языки. Не только English, not only English, but other languages, но и другие языки, и там и немецкий, и испанский, и новые языки тоже сейчас планируются, друзья мои, и старые нужно продолжать, и все это нужно держать в памяти, поэтому давайте сейчас переключимся на английский язык. Значит, еще раз посмотрю, что там мне вот в инстаграме пришло, значит, в директе также вот пишите, ну, можете по-разному писать, но чтобы все видели, наверное, лучше просто в комментариях, ну, как вам удобно. И действительно, и на английском пишите, это просто потрясающе, друзья мои, it's really amazing, действительно потрясающе. Друзья мои, хорошо. Вот, например, используйте как раз очень полезную разговорную фразу, которую мы прошли. Смотрите, I want to point out that you're the best teacher. Ну, друзья мои, я думаю, лучше какие-то, может быть, более жизненные примеры. Ну, действительно отличная фраза, что I want to point out that. Я хочу заметить, что. Но это уже более сложный уровень, это уровень advanced, это продвинутый уровень. Там также видео для продвинутого уровня. Но давайте пока с простого здесь начнем, а далее уже мы посмотрим, как у вас пойдет. Если будет все понятно, то пишите, если нет, то тоже пишите. Давайте будем на связи, также там свой фидбэк. Что такое фидбэк, кстати? Фидбэк – это обратная связь, оставляйте. Итак, друзья мои, все. Откладываем телефон, тут просто притягивает ваши комментарии, ваши лайки. Давайте отложу в сторону, чтобы меня не отвлекало. Тут так и хочется все прочесть. И давайте приступим как раз здесь к изучению. Значит, мы с вами уже записывали данный курс, но здесь мы записываем в улучшенном качестве, друзья мои. И немножко новая концепция, думаю, вы оцените. Итак, поехали. Урок 1. Hi, my friends. I want to tell you. It's really very funny. It's really very funny. You know, it's really very funny to speak English. I think you understand me. Okay. let's continue. You see that I speak English a little, and it's sometimes funny. I mean to speak English because, you know, I live in Russia and I mostly speak Russian. And when I start speaking English, or when I try to speak English, it's a little bit difficult for me. Okay, so I think that I need more practice. I need to speak English every week. Maybe not every week. Every day. Right. And my idea is that I need to speak English every day if I want to have very good progress. And as they say, the more English, the better. Right. I know that there are so many people who can read in English, who can understand English very easily when they look at some English texts, but they have one very big problem. They can't speak English. And we are here to understand what we can do to solve this problem. Right. And I also want to tell you that I had this problem in the past, and I had very serious problems with English. My English wasn't perfect. My English wasn't good. In fact, it was very bad, and I had very big problems with my English. So, different problems with grammar, first of all, problems with pronunciation, and mostly problems with listening. And I want to tell you some secrets, and you just need to know these secrets, and it will help you improve your English greatly. Alright, let me tell you what I think about all this. So, the first thing, and I would say it's the most important thing. You need to have daily English practice. But there is one very common mistake. People mostly read books. As for me, I came to the conclusion that if we really want to progress in English, we don't need it. We need to listen more and more. Okay, for example, let me give you one very simple example. I have, for example, 3 hours, and I can read in English all this time, or I can do some exercises. Try to guess what I'll do. I'll try to listen to English all this time, so I can read something in English, but I need to listen to it at the same time. It's very important. I can learn some new words or some new vocabulary, but if I really want to progress, I need to listen to it at the same time. really it's very important. I really need to hear the correct pronunciation. It's extremely important. And you know that we live in the 21st century where modern technology is at hand. Really, it's at hand. It's so near. And I believe that we need to adapt to these new conditions, and we live in this new era of new technology. Right. So it's a new stage of our civilization. Alright. So believe me that it's the most effective way, to listen, to real English as much as you can. But there is, one more thing which I want to tell you. Some people believe that you just need to listen to real English. But if you ask my opinion about it, it's totally wrong. So it's completely wrong. Things don't work this way. Right. You need to understand basic English grammar and also more advanced structures as well. So you need to have a very clear picture in your mind how you can build real sentences. Друзья, привет, hi! Приветствую вас на канале English Galaxy. Друзья мои, я очень рад, что пока я вижу, вы поддерживаете идею записи данного курса разговорного английского, отлично. Но опять же, не забывайте поставить именно к первому видео лайк и написать комментарий со словом английский. Мы все будем смотреть именно на первое видео, на количество лайков и комментариев. Действительно, для меня очень важно знать, что действительно вам нужно. Потому что действительно очень много заявок на других каналах и по другим языкам. Обязательно как раз напишите слово английский и поставьте лайк. Также, друзья мои, очень радует ваша активность, что вы поддерживаете идею как раз ведь создание нашего инстаграм-канала, что мы его активно ведем, вот я вам уже показывал. И действительно здесь очень удобно получать комментарии. И вот мы там разбирали различные фразы, бонусные фразы. Отлично. Там же пишите, значит, какие фразы вы хотите разобрать, для какого уровня, все пишите. Значит, все вопросы лучше задавать там. И вся информация как раз о новых, соответственно, событиях, новостях тоже там следите. Давайте я уберу как планшет. И вот с телефона такой вот комментарий тоже там пришел, давайте зачитаю, далее перейдем уже к делу. И вот пишите как раз вот вопрос по поводу оранжевого плейлиста. Вот как сказать? Я стараюсь не обсуждать это. Как сказать? Я стараюсь не обсуждать это. Итак, я стараюсь, это I try. Не обсуждать. Как сказать не? Вот мы проходили, что не это don't. Но здесь не don't. Что здесь нужно поставить? Видите? То есть уже думаем. Правильный ответ. Я стараюсь не обсуждать. I try not to discuss it. Видите? То есть not to. Инфинитив в отрицании. Вот что мы с вами делаем, вот я решил, вот не знаю, правильно, неправильно, что на нашем как раз вот инстаграм-канале обсуждать не только разговорные фразы, но и как раз вот на такие моменты, обращать внимание, грамматические моменты. Почему там вот так, не так, и делать это максимально сжато, поэтому следите за новостями. Ну ладно, говорите, это затягивает, давайте отложу в сторону телефон, как раз перейдем к делу. Итак, друзья мои, следующая тема. Давайте, тема 2. Окей. Hi, my friends. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a very important thing in our life, which I suppose concerns everyone, no matter what his or her English level is. And I am absolutely sure that's true. Okay. I want to tell you the following, that we mostly have a problem with our listening skills, and we don't have any ideas how can we start to understand native speakers but not 20% or not 50%. So, absolutely everything. In other words, it's 100%. So what I mean is that, so it happens this way. You listen to a native speaker, no matter where he or she lives, in America, England, and so on, so you can understand him or her very, very clearly. And when this speech is crystal clear for you. You know that I could consider this subject unimportant, but in fact, I tend to think in a different way. So this subject is of extreme importance for all of us, and we can't close our eyes on what's happening. Yeah, you see that it's a sad fact that people mostly, understand just simple English speech and they are unable to understand something more complicated, especially when it's pronounced in a very fast way and when native speakers use more advanced vocabulary. Yeah, and this fact saddens me greatly, but it doesn't mean that we can't change the situation. So actually, it's up to us. We can influence the way we speak. We can influence the way we understand other people when they speak English or any other foreign language. So it mostly depends on us. And so there is one very widespread question which I constantly hear. What do I need to do to improve my listening skills? Okay, they add. So I can translate from one language into another. For example, if I want to say something in Russian, I can say it in English and I can do it very easily. So if I don't know some English words, it isn't a problem for me because I can replace them with the other ones, and anyway, so just I can go ahead, no problem. But when I hear English speech, it becomes a real problem. And so I got into trouble. Alright. And my answer is usually very simple, that so what you told me actually doesn't surprise me, because it's typical of this person, of that person, so it's a very typical feature, and it happens to all of us. You just need to devote more free time to listening. Right, so you need to spot your weak points, and if you came to the conclusion that listening is your weak spot, you need to actually continue working on it. And I would recommend you the following. You need to try to listen to native speakers, and what will happen? You'll be disappointed, but not just disappointed, because if I say it so, it isn't enough actually to convey the meaning. So you'll be bitterly disappointed. Right. So the problem is that so if a person isn't prepared for it, so he or she can understand maybe just 1 or 2% of real English speech. So you'll be disappointed, but it's okay. It's okay. So you know that my English maybe wasn't maybe good, but not perfect. So my English level was about average, and I think that it was okay. Yeah, I think that it was okay. But you know that I changed my mind. So if you really need to understand that it's your weak point, you need to set very high standards, you need to set very high aims, you need to have a very clear aim. Right. So you need to understand that really there is a lot to be done in this area. And I understood that I had, very big problems. And it really helped me, go on. So you just need to listen to real native speakers, so it doesn't matter what accent it is, and you'll understand that, okay, right, so my English isn't perfect. So it's a terrible thing, but so many people think that they know English and they say that, okay, I can speak English fluently, I know English, but in fact, they don't understand native speakers and they make so many mistakes in terms of grammar, so that really it's very difficult to hear it and understand it. So right, and once you've understood it, you need to devote more time to listening. So what can you listen to? So different audiobooks or CD books, yes, it used to be, or audiobooks suitable for your level. So it can be maybe pre-intermediate, intermediate, upper intermediate level. And so if we're not going to take into consideration our videos, so you need to listen to simple English conversations. But you can fall into a trap. I mean that don't be over-focused, on these simple conversations. So it won't save you. Just try to, listen mostly to grammar explanations, to different grammar explanations in English. And if you do it, you'll succeed. So I think that so a very professional English teacher would guarantee it. Okay, just I can repeat it for the second time and then we'll end. So you see, listen to English grammar explanations in English. So not only listening, you need to build your confidence related to grammar. Okay, so it's very important thing, because you can study grammar and improve your listening skills at the same time, and it's the best way which will lead you to success. Okay, you can test it and then let us know what you think about all this. Okay, see you, bye bye. Друзья, привет, hi! Приветствую вас на канале English Galaxy, и мы с вами продолжаем наш курс разговорного английского языка. Если вы хотите поддержать данную идею, то ставьте лайк именно к первому видео и там же пишите комментарий со словом английский. Тогда мы все будем видеть, что действительно вам нужно это, вам интересно, и мы будем продолжать это, как говорится, with great pleasure, с огромным удовольствием. И также, видите, спасибо вам за вашу активность в Инстаграме, всегда очень интересно читать ваши комментарии. И вот такой комментарий пришел, мы там разбираем разговорные фразы, в том числе уровень advanced, который здесь используем. И вот такая фраза была: As far as I'm concerned, I really enjoy sport. Да, мы там же проговорили эту фразу более медленно, и более медленно звучит As far as I'm concerned. Что касается меня, I really enjoy sport. Я действительно обожаю спорт. И вот действительно, когда вот мы насыщаем нашу речь такими фразами, это круто. То есть даже вот нечего сказать, вот там, я думаю, там, вот, сказали же фразу As far as I'm concerned. Она уже запомнила место, и мы уже можем подумать, что сказать далее. Поэтому отлично, также пишите там ваши комментарии и смотрите дополнительно также наши плейлисты. Ну, давайте продолжать. Значит, как я понял из комментариев, может быть, что-то кажется сложным, я согласен, но в помощь наши плейлисты. Соответственно, у нас есть оранжевый плейлист, это хит, первая часть, вторая часть и другие плейлисты. Смотрите, будет понятнее, друзья мои. Но действительно, хочется использовать не самую элементарную лексику иногда, но чередовать. Поэтому, опять же, если слишком легко, напишите или наоборот. Итак, друзья мои, давайте с вами использовать также иногда интересную лексику, которую мы как раз разбираем в нашем Инстаграме. Вот для этого и делается, чтобы видео друг друга дополняли. Итак, are you ready? I hope so. Hi, my friends. I'm so happy to see you. I know that I can't see you with my eyes, but I see you, really. I see it means that I have a feeling that you are here and I'm here, and we can continue the series of our conversational lessons with great pleasure. And really, I am absolutely delighted to continue recording these kind of lessons. We mostly say, I'm happy, I'm so happy, but we can also say, I'm pleased, or I'm very pleased, so these expressions are similar, or you can even use a more advanced expression. I am absolutely delighted to see you, or I am absolutely delighted to do something. So it means that I'm so happy that I have such an amazing, that I have such a unique opportunity, to be here and actually to continue fulfilling our mission. So fulfilling, it means that to work on it so that it turns out to be successful in the end. Alright, my friends, I know that it's impossible to start speaking English without practice. And you're absolutely right if you also think so. But I also believe that if we want to have successful English speaking practice, you need primarily, or first of all, to have lots of listening English speaking practice, right? So you might not understand everything, but if you're able to understand, let's say, 20%, 30%, you're on the right way. Okay, my friends, that sounds pretty good. And this video is very special because we're going to talk about one very important thing. And when I say, one very important thing, I feel that I did it wrongly or I did something wrongly, because if I say important or very important, so these words aren't enough actually to convey the meaning. To convey, it means to get my message across. So it's a phrasal verb. It means that I want to strengthen my point. I like to say it really more actually strongly. So, okay, I'll try to use simple words and more difficult words at the same time. Okay, take it easy, just feel relaxed. Okay, so it's time we started speaking more slowly. So most of English learners have a big problem. So what is this problem? Well, they have a language barrier. So what is a language barrier? It's a very big problem which concerns almost everyone who learns English. So you may know different English words, you might know so lots of very useful English expressions, you might have very extensive, very rich, very wide English vocabulary, but you're unable to speak. So you want to say something, but your mouth is closed, yeah? You see that it's a big problem. And so the question is, what can we do to start speaking English spontaneously, naturally, fast, correctly, completely fluently? Really, how can we sound like a native speaker? So what do we need to do? Maybe you have some interesting ideas and you are ready to share your ideas with us. So if so, just write about it in the comments below and we'd appreciate it, right? Okay, so my advice would be the following. Okay, really, I have some very useful tips especially for you. Tips, or in other words, recommendations, tips, but in other words, recommendations. And you know, when I actually heard, or when I met this word for the first time, tip, okay, I just had this kind of feeling. So what is it? Why do I need this word tip? It seems it seems like rubbish. It seems unnecessary. I don't need this word. But then I actually met this word again and again, and I understood that actually the knowledge of some English words, including this word tip, is an essential part, of an advanced English speaker's knowledge. Maybe it sounds a little bit difficult, but you can listen to this video for the second time, so for the third time, and so on, so that you can start to understand what I'm talking about almost automatically, without any tension. Okay, relaxed. And the first thing which you need to do is to record yourself. Choose one topic. You don't need tons of topics or millions of topics. No, of course not. You just need one simple topic which you know pretty well, or which you know quite well. For example, it can be something related to English, something connected with hobbies, free time. Choose one topic and try to speak on this issue. So issue means topic. On this issue for a minute. Then, don't forget to record yourself. And after that, try to listen to your speech and understand. Try to understand. So, are you satisfied or dissatisfied with your speech? Are you happy or are you unhappy about your speech? And if you're not so happy, okay, do it again. Try to understand. Maybe you need to make a few pauses. So without maybe you need to use different vocabulary. Maybe you need to mention related topics or similar topics. Try to analyze, just carry out this analysis. Try to improve your performance. The performance, it means try to improve actually your speaking skills. Do it again and again. Listen to it. And then continue learn English and measure your progress from time to time. It's really an effective method and you can do it. Maybe you think that it's terrible, your speech isn't good, and if it isn't good, it's a good sign. It's a real sign that you need to continue working on it. So just my tip, and we can continue discussing other tips in the next videos. See you soon, my friends. Bye-bye. Друзья, привет, hi! Приветствую вас на канале English Galaxy. По вашим заявкам мы продолжаем курс по разговорному английскому языку. Ставьте лайки именно к первому видео, пишите комментарии там со словом английский, чтобы мы активнее продолжали. Друзья мои, отлично! Мы с вами также активно записываем видеоуроки в нашем инстаграм-канале и видеопосты, очень полезно. Я думаю, вот вам понравилось как раз вот разговорное видео на эту тему. Видите, мы там писали, может быть, вам видно, там было написано Time flies. Time flies. Переводится, как совершенно правильно там написали, соответственно, время летит, и очень приятно от вас там получать различные комментарии, слышать обратную связь, очень приятно, друзья мои. Действительно, там мы оповещаем вас о различных новостях касательно приложения, плейлистах по другим языкам и прочее. Все пишите, все учитывается. И вот действительно там такой комментарий, вот не могу не прочесть, но никому не в обиду. Действительно, these lessons really useful for me. Отлично, да, только помню такой момент, мы с вами разбирали, что these lessons означают «они», а раз «они» нет глагола, нужно поставить форму to be и сказать these lessons are really useful for me. Отлично, друзья мои, действительно, the best students, действительно лучшие студенты, вы большие молодцы и огромные трудолюбцы. И не ошибается тот, кто ничего не делает. И как говорят умные люди, я знаю, что я ничего не знаю. И вот, друзья мои, ладно, в общем, пишите все вопросы там, мне очень удобно как раз там смотреть, но кто-то пишет в директ, но вот удобно, мне кажется, в комментариях тоже просматривать. Все, пишите, друзья мои, давайте не будем отвлекаться. И, соответственно, вот действительно умные люди говорят, что я знаю, что я ничего не знаю. А как это сказать на английском языке? Вот на автомате сходу можем перевести? Я знаю, что я ничего не знаю. Ну, на самом деле, есть два варианта, как это перевести. Я думаю, вы напишите как раз об этом в комментариях. Мы же продолжаем наш курс на основе как раз видеопостов в нашем, соответственно, Инстаграме. Там был пост «Time flies». Давайте поговорим немножко на эту тему и прокачаем наш английский. Опять же, постараюсь не очень быстро, не очень, вот, соответственно, может загружать вас дико какой-то сверхнепонятной лексикой. Это никому не нужно. Давайте расслабимся и просто, может, отдохнем и послушаем, посмотрим, окей? Друзья, отлично. Итак, my friends, you know, I'm so happy that I have such an amazing opportunity, yeah, to talk to you right now, and I can't miss this chance. We all know that we have too little free time, and we want to do so many things in our life, but it's often very difficult. The problem is that we can't find time for everything. Really, it's a very big problem for most people. And I remember one very useful expression, and I'd like to share this expression with you. So the expression is the following: time flies. So what does it mean, time flies? Time, so you know that we can actually have a look at the time, so if it's here, or time, it can be the time of our life, and flies, it means that it has wings, so it flies. It passes so quickly, and I noticed one very interesting thing, or one very interesting detail, that the more I live, the more I understand that time flies, right, but I can say even more specific things. So time flies faster and faster, right, and I really understand that I have too little time, and at the same time I have to do so many things in my life. And sometimes I start to get worried that I won't have enough time to do everything, what I have in my plans. And so I try to work harder and harder. I try to study harder and harder. And I try to use, or I can say it another way, I try to spend my time more wisely. So what do I mean? I mean that we often think, oh, I have, for example, 10 hours, and what should I do during this time? And I have no idea what I need to do. But basically, it's totally wrong. So we need to value the time we have. So we can't waste time. It's very foolish, really. It's very stupid. I mean, when people waste time and they don't understand that we can't turn it back. Really, I can repeat this phrase, I can say it for the second time. So just listen to this phrase one more time and try to understand it. So, time really flies and we can't turn it back. Really. So, what is time? Some people say that time is money, but I can't agree with this statement, because money is a material thing, and if we lose money we can find money, or then we can earn money so we can have it again. So as far as money is concerned, yeah, it's pretty clear. If we look at the other thing, I mean our time, it's much more than money. So it can't be compared with money in such a simple way. It's really a very big treasure, and we need to value this treasure. Value means that we need to be very happy that we have this treasure, and we can't think that it's unimportant. So on the contrary, it's really very important. Yeah, on the contrary, it means it's the opposite. I think it's really very important. And I believe that we all have different talents, right, abilities. So maybe you are good at maths, maybe you are good at foreign languages, maybe you are good at sport, maybe you are good at at something else. So all people have different talents, and there is one very important thing which we try to do at the beginning. So we need to discover our talents. And I know just one person can have a talent or one talent, while maybe the second person can have 2 or 3 talents, sometimes small talents, sometimes big talents. So it depends. It means that it's different all the time. The problem is that we need to understand what talents we have, and actually it's in our hands, right? And it's also very important to develop our talents, skills, abilities, and I believe that wise people, or in other words, clever or smart people, but I mean it's a little bit different, because wise people usually have lots of experience. They try to use their time more wisely. So I believe that it's a very serious matter. Maybe I could say it another way. So maybe really it's a matter of life and death, because we have only one life, and we need to spend our time more wisely. And so many students ask me, so why do I do it? Why do I record so many videos, video courses? And I can answer this question right now if you let me do it, of course. And I want to be sincere with you. I wake up and I understand that okay, so it's a new day, and I have too little time, and I need to do much more things. And if I don't do these things, so I won't be able to actually achieve my aims, and my dreams won't come true. And really I try to do more things. And I also admire one person, and he always said, and his motto, the motto of his life was, maybe you know this person, so hurry up to do good things. It means that you need to hurry up, to be quick, to be very quick to do good things, because it's actually very important. If our life is without good things, it can be considered not meaningful but meaningless, so without a meaning. Okay, maybe it's related to some philosophical issues, and you don't need it right now, but anyway, just try to understand that time flies, and try to lead maybe a good, a useful life. Because I know that so many people, when they grow old, when they become old, they understand that they spend their life in vain. In vain means in a very unwise way, so not in a wise way. And they feel sorry, they feel frustrated, they feel depressed, they feel isolated, but they can't change anything. Okay, let's do the opposite thing. And let's try to be wise people. And I also just want to tell the final thing, one more. The final thing is that clever people or smart people or wise people learn from other people's mistakes, and I think that we need to take this, actually very wise thought into account or into consideration. So we need to keep it in mind. Okay, my friends, thank you. See you soon. Good luck. Bye-bye.